What's up, everybody? After a series of food challenges in Portland in March, I drove 50 miles north into Longview, Washington to meet up with SteveTheRabbit and check out the dozen egg omelet challenge at Stuffy's number 2. With no fanfare, no BS, and no Stalin, it's time for a greasy spoon throwdown.
Alright, well, let's get eating, man.
So we're starting?
Hit the clacker. I'm starting. I think we've
I think they pretty much called it in, so we better take on.
Good.
I think they may have flipped our omelets though.
This does look like it's ground beef and not pork.
Yeah, they flipped our omelets.
Alright, we're gonna switch. Do you want to switch breads too?
Oh, yeah, we got rye and you got...
I got white.
Yeah. You want to switch. I imagine you want to switch.
That doesn't make a difference for me, but...
Alright, there you go.
There we go. I think this is right.
Alright, that was an interesting start.
Yeah, this one's full of pork. So
Alright, let's go.
now there's a bit of a prima donna. You needed some heads up.
So here's the details. You get 45 minutes to tackle this dozen egg omelet challenge. If you're a winner, you get a free meal, a t-shirt, and a picture on the Wall of Fame. But losers go home with a $43 bill, plus tax. The stakes are pretty high. The menu says this platter weighs about 7 pounds, so challengers need to bring their appetites and their A-game. The omelet comes stuffed with meat, cheese, and an assortment of vegetables. On the side, you get your choice of toast and a generous helping of home fries. There's no shortage of eggs or carbs on this plate. I got rye toast and ground beef in my omelet, while Steve went for white bread and the more traditional bacon and sausage in his omelet. Now, this isn't the first time that I've eaten with SteveTheRabbit. Our first encounter was when we teamed up on a giant 25-pound cinnamon roll, also at Stuffy's number 2 alongside Max Carnage. The link to that video is going to be in the description section down below.
Gosh, I couldn't say.
6,000 maybe?
Yeah, if I had to take a stab at it, it would be around the 6,000 or 8,000 mark. But this is like a total greasy spoon diner. So you know that a lot of this stuff is just cooked and inundated in oil. So there's a lot of calories in there that you can't actually see.
Like pulled bean. Cooking with butter. The variation of toast is a nice element. I like that. So you get the kind of bread that you like.
Well, it is nice to have a challenge like this where it's a mix of different things instead of just one food that just goes on forever and ever and ever.
Steve is a fellow runner and an athlete, and he has completed his fair share of massive food challenges. You have to check out his YouTube channel if you're a fan of home-based food challenges and mukbangs.
I mean, it's a big taboo thing in Western culture, but
It's like, how dare you? How dare you chew with your mouth open? Now, personally, I love all of his dessert challenges, especially the video where he ate a bunch of frosting. His tolerance for sugar and his overall stomach capacity is impressive. But today, it's not about sugar, it's about an omelet, toast, and more home fries than you can shake a stick at. Our goal was simple. We were going to eat breakfast, and anyone knows how to do that can beat this challenge, am I right? Well, maybe. But thankfully, it's a delicious platter, if a bit oversized, so we had no trouble taking bite after sumptuous bite. I don't know how many calories this thing has, but calories don't count when you're on the road, and it's definitely enough food for 2 growing boys.
You know, I'm always curious to know, like, so you've been doing this for quite a while, 6, 7 years, something like that?
Well, I've been doing YouTube since 2012. But I've done food challenges since about 2009. Way too long.
Way too long.
Way too long.
You know, you got the good balance of being like healthy along with the super unhealthy.
Well, it's a good excuse to go visit places, for sure.
It is. It's like, how did you get into it anyway? Like, what was the impetus to do your first food challenge?
Oh. Friends noticed I could eat a lot, so they took me to this restaurant in Orange County that had a 5-pound burrito. And I'd realized I'd never eaten that much food before. I thought
Interesting.
I thought I was going to die afterwards.
So I gotta thank Adam Redford for getting me into this.
Oh, I'm blaming Adam.
You'll blame Adam. I'll blame Adam.
I think a lot of people can blame Adam for why they got into competitive eating.
Would you like another refill in your soda?
That'd be great.
What are you drinking?
What was that? Diet Pepsi.
Diet Pepsi? Okay. And then
Thank
are
you.
you doing okay?
Yeah, I'm doing great. Thank you.
It never fails. The server will come and ask you a question when you got food in your mouth and drink in your mouth. I don't know, like 9 times out of 10, that always happens to me. Oh, wait.
I think it's just because 90% of the time we have food in our mouths. Especially when we're continuously shoveling food in.
When I was trying to eat the giant cinnamon roll, this man came up to me, "Hey, you doing okay?" And I had like a whole mouthful of cinnamon roll. I'm doing fine. Yeah. Doing great. I can't talk, breathe, and eat at the same time, though.
How do I rate this meal out of 10? I don't know. I'd give it I'd say it's above average. So maybe like a 7.5 or so out of 10. It's pretty good. Nothing super special, you know. Like I said, this is a greasy spoon diner. It's a place to go when you're hungry. Not when you're looking for gourmet food.
I have to agree with you. It's probably is about a 7.5.
But it is good. It's good. The new guy on Man vs. Food, Casey Webb. I think he's pretty cool. I know a lot of people don't really like him quite as much as Adam, but
It's a very different personality. He's more like, I find him more entertaining. And it looks like you are done.
yeah, Casey Webb is definitely more of an entertainer, less of a food guy. Man, maybe I should order a piece of cake or something.
Wait. 6-pound cinnamon roll.
No,
I'm kidding.
I don't know if they have any cinnamon rolls. They had none in the front display
No.
case, so I don't think they have any. I was planning on actually getting one to go, but basically in a glycogen depleted state all the
Yeah.
time.
I think I just think I'm gonna cross the finish line with this last bite.
Come on, you can do it. Come on, guys, cheer him on. You can do it, Gator.
All right, I did it.
Awesome.
That was one of the best omelet challenges I've done. But in terms of flavor,
Yeah, it's excellent flavor here. Nicely seasoned, perfectly seasoned. It's not like a lot of challenges where they're kind of cheese it and like,
yeah,
not cheese it as in put a lot of cheese in, but they'll cheese it by putting a bunch of salt on top because salt is really probably the limiting factor in a lot of these challenges. So
Yes.
these guys like made a really great meal.
one of the most famous omelet challenges is the broken yolk cafe. By contrast, there's nearly not as much vegetable. It's pretty much all chili cheese, mushroom.
Right, they have chili on it.
Yes, chili cheese, mushroom, and onion. And there's an overwhelming amount of chili and mushroom.
Yeah, it's just, and if I remember right, it's a bean chili too. So it's
Yes,
just, oh
yes,
my
it's a
gosh.
very
It's-
dense, heavy omelet.
It's pretty fun.
Oh, here we go.
You already have this shirt. You've done this before, right?
I've done one of the other challenges before, so.
Right? I remember you're sitting over there. But do you have this one already?
Oh my. That is an amazing shirt.
There you go.
Clearly, I do not have one of these already.
Yeah, it is a
Oh,
pretty.
okay, this one has the. Okay, that's what I was looking for. But the small ones, we don't have that. I wish we did, but.
That's
But
fun.
it's still a good look, right?
This is beautiful. I love
Thank
this.
you very much.
I'll wear it everywhere and advertise for you guys.
Awesome.
So,
Sounds
love
good.
that.
Love
Thank
it.
thank you very much.
You're welcome. Good job, you guys.
Thank you. I got stuffed and stuffies. A lot of double meanings to pull out there, but I'll leave that to your imagination.
My super PG channel, I'd say something like that.
And boom goes the dynamite. We dominated our omelet platters with plenty of time to spare. Special thanks goes to Stuffy's number 2 for putting on a most excellent eating extravaganza. Smash that like button if you enjoyed the video, and especially if you like dumb puns, and make sure to check out Steve's livestream version of this challenge linked below. Till we eat again, stay in school, don't do drugs, and eat like a freak.